Hello, 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 team. How are we doing? Welcome to my Let's Play of FrostPunk. It is good to be back. It is good to be back and making another Let's Play. So, this is going to be interesting. So, this is a game that's all about base management as well as surviving a weather event, being it's going to be getting cold. Very, very cold, as you can probably tell by the name of the game, being FrostPunk. So, let's just crack straight on with it. Crack straight on with this game. We have to survive. Oh, yeah. What do we got going on here? Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Alrighty. Steam level 1. Not enough coal. Okay. Let's pause it. Do we have any coal? We have steel wreckage. We have wood crates. We have wood crates. We have steel wreckage. We have coal pile. Coal pile, more coal, steel, wood, and wood. And coal deposit. Okay. Cool. Let's go to construction. People. Resources. Gathering post. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. Sounds outstanding. Alright, so we're going to have one up here getting that coal. We'll have another one over here getting the steel and the wood. And that's apparently all we are doing. Righto, let's carry on. Wood crates, we'll send some people over there. And that will let us build some roads to connect up our resource gathering depots. Cool. Very, very cool. What do we got going on here? What do we have going on here? Workday ends. Righto. So if we send our 10 workers to that one, we'll send our 10 workers to that one. Oh, we've got some problems. You have 2 days to provide shelter for 40 people. You have 2 days to provide shelter for 80 people. We'll go with the 80 people option, I think. I will provide shelter for everybody. Okay. Book of Laws. We are going to go for a cemetery, so that when the people die, and they will die, we have somewhere to send them. We're also going to turn on the generator. No, we're not, because we have no coal. Because we're not collecting from anywhere with coal. Yes, we are. But we haven't collected any coal. Okay. Righto. Let's go, team. Let's go. Get some more people picking up that. We get some more people picking up that wood. So that we can build some housing. We need to build enough housing to house 80 people. Okay. A word of advice. First death. One of our people have just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. I'm already working on it. Cemetery. There we go. In my opinion, we want to put the cemetery way away, so we'll put them over here near the gathering post, which we will get rid of eventually as well. And our people are dying because the cold and the heat isn't getting turned on. Well, in order to rectify that, we need them to go and get some coal for us. There we are. Now they're getting coal. We can turn on our generator. What can we also do? We can bring these guys back in. We're going to set up a secondary gathering post. Needs steel. No, we're not. Okay. Can we do it now? Gathering post. Put that up over there. Connect it to our main base of operations. And actually we should probably start building houses. And we've put a road right where we want to put the house. That is super cool. Super duper cool. How do we remove roads? Dismantle street. Yep, we'll dismantle that and we'll rebuild the road like that. Cool. Get that done and then they can start getting us some more coal. Ceremonial funerals. Those who give their lives in service of the city deserve the highest honour. We will give our dead ceremonial funerals to inspire the living. Loss of hope caused by death is halved. That seems very, very good, considering it's probably going to be a lot of death, unfortunately. Cool. Looks like we've got things running semi-smoothly. We'll get some more tents up and running. Promise fulfilled. Yay, awesome. Now what do we need? We have no food. And we can't build anything to make food because we don't have any wood. Good. Love it. Absolutely love it. We'll definitely go for food next. As well as building some more resource gathering posts near the coal. But food is definitely going to be what we need. So, we will go for a cookhouse. And we will go for a hunter's hut. So the cookhouse will allow us to cook food. The hunter's hut will allow us to go and get food. Cool. A child's plea. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. Oh man, that's really, really grim. That's really grim. Alright, carry on team. Carry on. Food, the generator is humming with warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Alright, well we've got them coming along. So we should be alright. We might even build another gathering post over here. Awesome. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem. I will open a new medical centre. Of course I will open a new one. Let's go. Health. Medical post. So you may wonder why I'm building things further away from the generator. And you will all see eventually what I'm thinking. Build a beacon, scout the Frostland to save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Right, let's get a workshop up and running. And let's get some people cooking us some food. Very cool. Book of Laws. We want Yes, we want... So this is a contentious one because we can either choose between... Ooh. So if we build a child shelter, we get a permanent hope bonus, which is essentially, if we look back over here, we've got discontent and we've got hope. Hope should rise as we fulfill what the people need and want. Hope will lower if we do things they don't. Discontent, I think, is a more semi-permanent things that are going on. So currently we have bad healthcare and people are hungry. That's alright, we will address that shortly. So, as awesome as a permanent hope bonus would be, I'm going to opt for child labour, just for the safe jobs, like cooking the food, or growing the food, and gathering as well. So we're going to sign that into law, which should allow us to free up some labour to work in these gathering posts. So we can bring back 2 workers from that. Actually, we'll chuck the children in the cookhouse. I think that's the responsible thing to do, I want to say. And I want 10... Oh, I want 10 workers in my hunter's hut. I need 4 more. Because our food situation could be addressed a little bit better. And then we need 1 engineer. Where's our engineer? We'll pull back an engineer. Put them in our workshop so that we can now research things. Right, what do we need the most of the fastest? Well, if we go for beacon, we can get that up, and then we can start looking for more people so that we can increase our population to allow us to man more resource gathering posts. Is going to be my theory, so let's roll with that. Too cold. The medical post is too cold, as is the cookhouse. Okay, and they didn't even get to cook any food. And I just full on clicked straight through that. That was a complete accident right there. I was genuinely interested in what that tooltip had to say. Oh yeah, work's finished for the day. I wonder how long these guys can go with not getting fed. It's been a while. So we've got some more laws here. We can sign another one in. I always prefer to sustain life than to go for radical treatment. So we're going to sign sustaining life into law so that our medical centres will look after the life we have rather than making drastic decisions to make more beds available. We'll also address that in the future. And we are certainly getting a lot of discontent. People are hungry, people are cold at home, and bad healthcare. Right, technology. We're going to go for heaters, which will allow us to heat up our workplaces. So, well, basically so they can actually work. Because at the moment they can't, and it's definitely creating a bit of a problem for us. We can build a beacon, so we will go put this beacon out somewhere out of the road. We'll just chuck it over here. And that will allow us to venture out into the frozen wastes and bring in some more people to assist us and get them out of the weather as well. New law. I don't really want to sign in another law yet. But we will. So we'll build this law, which will allow us to build a care house. And that is going to help us by doing a lot. We will put it here. And then we can connect up the street. Fix up these streets over here. So the way this game works is as you start off, you've only got heating that comes off that big generator. In this first level, I guess you could call it. As we increase the technology levels, we will be able to do a lot more. Okay, urgent need for treatment. I have 2 days to build a medical post. Yep, we'll go with that. I'll open a medical post right away. So as we play, we'll get a lot of these demands from people. Essentially, if we don't do them, we cause a lot of problems. That is probably going to come back and bite us later. It's definitely best to actually, go straight for the problem and fix it as best we can. We've built a care house, we've built a beacon, everybody is happy. Okay. We need to free up a couple guys so that we can send them out. So we will pull off 5 guys from here. And we also need 40 wood. We will wait until 40 wood is created. We just opened a new medical post, but it's saying no. A protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid that she will get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. This child won't work for 24 hours. Hope will raise slightly. I think that's definitely the best way to do it. Compassion is the key in a situation like this. Healthcare promises fulfilled. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. Hope rises. Awesome. It's definitely a bit of a win. But the people are still hungry. We're currently researching heaters, so as soon as that's finished... Nope. Temperature's dropped, so now we can cook again. Awesome. Cool. And we also need 5 workers. So instead of me doing that like a numpty, we will create a new scout team and we will send them to the observatory. So they're going to venture out to the observatory and they are going to, I guess, observe, see what's there, see if we can get anything and bring it back home. Is there any other immediate needs we have? Coal thump is definitely a big one, because as you can tell, coal is what's keeping our furnace alive. So I'm definitely going to put a lot of emphasis on getting coal, a nice steady source of coal. That and food are definitely going to be the main priorities here. How much wood do we have left here? We do not have much wood. I think our next research is going to be for a way to get wood, because the wood crates are running out as well. Cool, things are ticking along. We have gotten to the observatory and we have found survivors, which will bring 3 children, 18 engineers, and 12 standard people. Escort the survivors to the city. Awesome. So our expeditionary party are bringing the fellas back to the city. So we might even get a little bit of a head start and pop up a few tents for them. Just so when they get here they have some decent shelter to move into. Which is only 4.5 hours away. Okay, we're going to pause the game there. Book of Laws, we can now sign another law. I'm not really a fan of going, extra rations for the ill. Or overcrowding. We'll go extra rations for the ill. I believe we need to allow our sick people a little bit better nutrition so that they can recover quite quickly. Alright, we're going to close down this gathering post because it's no longer doing anything for us. And we will indeed build another one over here. Scout Unit number 1 has returned safely to the city. They've brought people. Outstanding. Hello people, how are you? Come to our city, come and be safe, we will take care of you. You will work, it will be good. People from our convoy reunion. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. Cool. So first thing we're going to do is get our scouts and send them out to this gloomy cave. A note of thanks. Someone has left a nice note at our care house. Thank you. With all the work we have done, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. That is all good. You are welcome. We are all one team. If one goes down, the rest are probably not that far behind. So, we'll pull a child off this post, put an adult in charge, and have the children back in here. Double rations for kids. Yes. 100%. Give those kids the nutrients they need to grow up strong. How many sick people do we have? What are we going to do? We are going to build another hunting hut when I have the wood. No, we're not. We're going to save what little wood we have got, and we're going to use it to research the next level. Ooh. Can't do it. We're going to use the wood we have now. Get on there. Get on there. In order to get this technology going so we can actually build a sawmill to actually get more wood. It's going to be a problem. So up here you can see the time. We've usually got it running quite fast, as well as paused, because there is a bit of waiting. Ooh. Beset by bears. We've come across a cave. The people in the cave are being attacked by bears. Do we leave the bears alone, knowing that they'll fully kill the survivors inside? Or do we run in there and our scouts attempt to save them? Well, we didn't come all this way just to take a blind eye, so risk attacking the bears. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave, which was 3 children, 19 engineers and 11 workers, joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they all set out towards our city. Awesome. Very cool. So in 10 hours we'll have another bunch of people coming in, which will mean a lot more mouths to feed. So, in saying that, we are going to have to research more wood production so we can actually get some wood, because currently we don't have any wood coming in. It's going to be a nice, interesting start. So team, we're going to cut it there, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Cheers, guys.